Alright, we're playing against somebody on the play. We are on the draw. We will keep, though our hand is medium. And they are on fairies. Alright. Bottom top. Alright. Okay. Excess Tron land's not the greatest draw. Let's see if they've got the ninja. They do. Alright. We're gonna need to hit a prism this turn. If we just spike a prism and then find Tron, we have a chance, but that ain't gonna do it. Alright. Also, drawing another land isn't great. We already had all the lands that weren't Urza's Mine that we would want. And, well, didn't quite do it what we needed it to do. Alright. Still have a chance here. But it's going to be harder and harder every turn. Because, like, not only do we need to find a way to start blocking Ninja, we don't have that, and we have no way to force it through a counterspell. So, yeah, not optimal. They topped, so presumably they're going to go land, hold up, counterspell, or sprite. Well, they can't sprite compulsive research, so that's good. Let's see what we got here. Well, ditch myself Cove, and, yeah, sure. Sure. Probably Island. Maybe the second Cove. Yeah, I'll just ditch Cove. If I need to gain one, I'll regret that, but I'm not going to lose by not having one life. I'm going to lose because I just got murdered by a ninja over and over again. On the plus side, they don't have Counterspell in hand, I don't think. Or if they have Counterspell, they just topped the mountain. Because I don't think you would play Fairy Seer when you could just go mountain, go, have island, mountain up. Of course, they've also topped again, so unlikely that we'll be surviving very long. I'm going to go ahead and just jam Dignitary into their counterspell. Next turn I can go Prism, and if they sprite, I got Moment's Peace off my lands, and if not, I can just Moment's Peace with Prism. Okay. 10 life remaining. They got another ninja to bring back their sprite. They do not. Excellent. If I draw mine here, I'm actually in pretty good shape. Because then I can go Prism, see if they counter it. And if not, I have Double Piece. That was also a good draw. Well, that changes what I want to do then. Did a double bolt, don't care. I'm not countering that. If they got double bolt, they got double bolt. Who cares? Oof. Alright. Well, they had nuts. Hard to beat that. Well, I actually could have beat that, but it would require me to hit that prism earlier, when I could have jammed it, or hit Tron at some point. All right. Fortunately, we got some blasts. It's gonna be good. I'm putting in Lone Missionaries because the only way that deck wins is by hitting the Ninja over and over again. All of these Mystic Sanctuary decks, they're just so weak if you're not drawing 2 cards a turn. And Lone Missionary just blocks 2/2 Ninja. And Stoneheart Dignitary takes forever. Everything else is good. I like Pulse getting back Drifters. I like a couple Stonehorns, not to die to stuff. And then just like the full card advantage suite. Million counter spells and a bunch of ways to draw cards. I need to win the die roll, I think. Winning the die roll also would help that game, I suppose, but not much to do there. Like, if I could have gone They go Ninja, I turn 3 Compulsive, and then they go Fairy Seer, leave up Sprite, and I resolve Stonehorn, then their Ninja's not hitting me. Also, I'm taking a lot less damage because I had an extra turn cycle on them. Or extra half turn, I guess. They got an extra combat by being on the play, which is not great. Yeah, sure. Keepable, not good. Just keepable. I've got 2 pieces of Tron. It's hard to pass that up. I also have a colored mana source, so if I draw a Pyroblast, I get to just run it out there. Alright, turn 1 Seer. Let's see what they got. Let's see here what they got here. Prism? Okay. I'm actually just not going to counter, so I'm not going to kill this Seer. I'll kill a Ninja if they hit it, but I'm not going to bother killing Seer. This takes a lot of their pressure off. Because now they wasted 2 mana to do nothing. And also, I'm not in danger of getting hit by Ninja for a while, because I've also got a blocker. I would love to just rip Tower. If I just spike Tower off the top, that would be great. But if I don't, it's fine. I am going to evoke Muldrifter if I draw a blank. It's current plan anyway. Alright, well, definitely evoking Muldrifter now. It'll burn their counterspell, and then I get to hit for 2. Taste it. Okay. What they got? Preordain. Excellent. Alright. Cards we want to hit: Map, Tower, Prism, Pyroblast. I guess just untapped land is fine. Oh, Island would be good too, because then I could try to evoke Muldrifter and ephemerate it. Although that plays right into Dispel. They cast that. So. Also plays into Force Spike. I guess if I just draw an island, I'm just going to cast the Muldrifter. I'm not going to mess around with the ephemerate. It gets Force Spiked, but whatever. Kablam. Good. I have Teachings in hand. So I'm going to evoke Muldrifter. Because I can get Pulse of Marasa. I just want to be able to find more colored sources. So I can cast 2 spells in a turn. Or I can just draw Pulse of Marasa. That works too. Because how I lose here is if they go Mountain, kill your Lone Missionary, start hitting with Ninja, and they just counter every single spell I cast, because I only cast 1 spell per turn. And they just keep chaining counter spells. Alright. Top. Okay. That's a weird order to do things. Okay. Maybe they had 2 cantrips on top or something. Like if they had a card they want, they just draw that and then they don't bother casting Preordain, right? Unless they're getting a Ninja here. They can't just tap out for Ninja, right? They just are incredibly dead to everything. They do that. Maybe they have Mountain. They're just gonna Ninja, leave up Pyroblast. Yeah, I don't know what that order was about. Maybe they just made a mistake. Who knows? Not gonna bother looking into it too hard. Alright. Quick match. That brings our tiebreakers down a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, sure. Well, they don't have Ninja. They would swing it with the Augur. Well, I floated out a little bit, and I don't have a second colored mana source. Obviously, if I had a second colored mana source, we'd be in great shape, but we don't, so we won't be in great shape. If they cast anything in the turn, I'm just going to pulse, so, yeah. As it stands, we're going to Teachings in a turn for a Pyroblast. Presumably. Well, I suppose it depends on what land they play, if they play a land. They bottom topped with that second Preordain. Okay, they have Counterspell in hand. Mystery solved. Go ahead and Fire Blast. Colored Source. Kaboom! That was the best colored source we could draw, because that might draw us into a third colored source, and then we win the game. They can't Sprite here, otherwise they are going to just, Wait, well, no, they can't Sprite here because I just Pyroblast. If they counter my Prism, I'm going to Pyroblast, because then I can either just Teachings immediately, get another Pyroblast, or go ahead and Pulse, depending on what I draw off this Prism. If they've got a foil here, it's not the worst for me. I guess they don't have foil. Alright, see what we draw. Kaboom! Alright, cool. Game's over. Whee! They clearly don't have a Pyroblast, or rather, they don't have the red mana to cast Pyroblast. They would have played it. So. Okay. Alright, we got that Teachings in the yard. We've got Wall, Ephemerate. Seems like the game's locked up. Assuming they don't chain off here. But they're gonna. Why would you play the land? Oh, they have no cantrips in hand. Okay. That's a bummer for them. They don't get to attack here. I just block. I think I'm just going to lead off on Prism after playing land. I'm just going to try to use all my mana. If they... Oh, well, they let it resolve. So now I just pass. No reason to play into their mana. My mana is able to be used at their instep. Flashing back Teachings, cracking map, cycling, etc. Or just running out of Ephemerate on Muldrifter. And their mana just got burnt. And their mana is substantially more limited than ours. So they bottomed on the first seer, and they topped on the second one. I should not do it this way. I'm going to map first for Remote Isle, and then cycle Remote Isle, because I want to draw whatever card I'm going to Teachings for. Alright, we'll just go ahead and Teachings. If they've got a counter, they don't. Okay. We'll go ahead and Teachings for a something. If they've got a Force Spike, they get to use it, but I can't imagine they would have kept Force Spike from one of these scries. I guess I'll just get Prohibit. Oh, well. It's been nice knowing you, opponent. They could have Counterspell, Dispel, and I don't have enough mana to Flashback Teachings and use 3 counterspells. But then I get to Ephemerate, so. They're going to Sprite here, I'm going to Pyroblast, and then I'm going to Ephemerate, and they're going to be dead. Yeah, I can't. I have to counter the Sprite, can't kill a Seer. We'll go ahead and get back a Pyroblast. Then get back a Pulse of Marasa. That keeps the worst case scenarios away. I'm not going to play the Cove. I am going to be a coward and just leave a Pyroblast. Alright. Our opponent can get a Ninja hit in here by returning their second Seer, but that costs them their Seer and their Ninja. So. Alright, they didn't even... Yeah. I'm just going to Pulse back the Muldrifter. If they had an untapped red source, I wouldn't do this. I would want to keep the Pulse for my wall, but because... Yeah, okay, they're toast. Second win is going to be a little bit more difficult because our opponent is going to be on the play. But they went turn 1 Seer, turn 2 Ninja twice. Can they really do it a third time? We'll see. Our hand was mediocre, but it fleshed out really strong later. Do not want Moment's Pieces, and it seems like I don't want the second Dignitary, or any more Dignitaries. I'm not putting in Blue Blast just for Red Blasts. They get hit by Sprite and don't hit Sprite back. I hate that. I already don't really like Dispel, but at least Dispel hits regular Counterspell, even if it gets eaten by Sprites. Prohibits are good. Exclude is okay. It's okay. Exclude hits Sprite and their Augurs and stuff, and it just 2-for-1s, which is not the worst in the matchup. Condescend's even worse on the draw. You're countering 1-mana spells with a spell that costs like 3 or 4 mana, and they have 1-mana answers to it. Grudge doesn't seem necessary. Horror seems poor. And all these cards seem good, so... if I played like 100 matches of this, I could see wanting to cut some flickers or something, but... This is one. Keep this one. Ditch the wall. Alright. We have answer to turn 2 ninja. Well, okay, they don't have it. Let's see if I hit a prism. That would be sick. Guess not. I need to draw extra colored mana here. Okay, sure. What are they revealing? They revealed Dispel. I think I have to kill Augur. But they didn't, so we're just going to hold up Pyroblast. Well. Nah, screw it. I don't want them ninjaing back the Augur. I don't want them to Hogger the Augur. See if they brainstorm lock themselves. There's also a chance that was their only creature. That would be nice. They hit. Are they going to Ash Barrens here? No, Preordain. Okay. They bottomed, so they cleared off their brainstorm. No creatures in play. Excellent. All right, this is what we want. We don't want a creature in play. We also want to spike a prism here. Like if we just rip prism off the top. Oh, so good. If we hit Island, I'm going to play it, even though it takes us off Tron, because I want to exclude, but we didn't. All right. We have to play the always stressful play my one spell a turn into your obvious counterspell. They didn't play a creature. I'm not going to play anything. I want to use this exclude on their sprite. Yep. This forces them to use a counterspell on exclude instead of Mole Drifter. What? They had... What? Okay, so there's a 0% chance that they should have let that resolve if they could have countered it. So, options. They don't have a counterspell in hand. They're dead. They had a Pyroblast and chose not to use it. They're bad. They have a counterspell in hand, but chose to leave up blue and red. They're bad. They have a second sprite and they chose not to cast it. They're bad. So they're either dead or bad. Oh, they're just going to cast a ninja? Leave up not Pyroblast? Alright, well. Oh, that was sick. Oh, that was really sick. Okay, so what do we do with it? I think I get Island, and then just run out Wall, get back Pyroblast. Letting them know I have Pyroblast is not great, but they have to use their red mana to kill my wall to get their ninja hit in. And if that's the case, I don't really need to worry about too much from them. See what we draw. If we draw a Tron piece, then we can just go double 5-drop. It's good enough. I still have Pulse, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. We're just going to lead off with a Wall. The Wall's the actual worst of these two options. Alright, let's see if they were bad and they chose not to leave up Counterspell for no reason. Alright, they were bad and they chose not to leave up Counterspell for no reason. Alright, next turn we get to go. Mole Drifter. I swear to God, if they have Deprive plus Counterspell off of this Mystic Sanctuary, I'm going to be unhappy with losing to someone who made a misplay, but can't do much about it. So, boom. I'm going to lead with Pyroblast. If they got a Sprite, then I can wait. Hydroblast? Sure. So we know they have Counterspell in hand. I'm just going to wait until I can play 2 spells. Oh man, that's frustrating. Alright, we just need to draw spells and we should be fine from here, but... I did say that they probably could have had Counterspell in hand and they just chose to leave up Island and Mountain for no reason. And they did. Alright, let's see the Deprive. If they have a Deprive here or a... Oh, okay, they just had double Counterspell. Alright, that's a lot of Counterspells. I'm going to leave the mine in hand. If I draw a Compulsive, I'm going to want to be able to Compulsive and discard that. Alright, we need to draw Teachings, another Mole Drifter, Pulse of Marasta, Compulsive Research, I guess the third wall. Shit, Lone Missionary would be fine. They didn't have Deprive in hand last turn, so another ninja, sure. Kaboom, spell. I need to rip spell. My opponent keeps top decking spells. Okay, that was a good one. Let's go ahead and Teachings. I'm going to get Pulse. I'm going to play my land now. I want to be able to play 3 spells next turn if I rip a Cave or a Prism. I'm going to go ahead and flashback Teachings, try to hit Teachings. If they want to counter this, sure. Pretty sure I'm hitting Teachings. They went through 3 actual counter spells, so they can hit Deprive, and that's unfortunate, but can't do much about it, so. Other than just rip a Prism. That would be lovely. And they didn't have Sprite when I cast that Red Blast, so they'd have to have drawn the Sprite. They clearly just drew the Seer off the Ninja, otherwise they'd have played it before Ninjaing. Okay, let's see what they got. Pyroblast, alright. We're in trouble if we don't hit a colored Sorcerer. We hit a colored Sorcerer. I guess I can't... well, alright. During their upkeep, we'll go ahead and Pulse here. Pulse for wall, because we're going to wall back Pulse. We'll pass. Alright, we're going to get Dispel Prohibit, and then we're just going to try to chain off cards here. I like killing the Augur turn too, that was really smart. And I liked countering the Sprite, and then them just mistapping for no reason. That was also smart. Smart for one of us, not for my opponent, but just one of us. Alright, get back. What? Counterspell? Yeah. Okay. See if they have another cantrip here. They played a mountain? I guess they played it last turn and I missed it. Yeah, okay. Alright. Countering this does nothing. Just taps them for no reason. They want to get a counterspell out of my library, so go ahead and get a Dispel, and then a Prohibit. Cool. I would love a Prism off the top, or another Mole Drifter. That's okay. Dispel. Which spell? Dispel. And then prohibit their sprite. Or deprive if that's what they got. And if they drew another counterspell, then, well, good luck. They top decks repeatedly after making a critical misplay. Alright, well, could not beat the perfect draws after the horrible plays, but they managed to get me. I am dead on board. I also could have drawn spells instead of more Tron pieces, or more colored sources, so I could play more than one spell a turn. But our opponent drew basically perfects, and we failed. It's hard to beat that. Like, they drew 2 counterspells off the Tragic Lesson. That's not great for us. But we are 4-2, and that means we are likely out of the top 8. Maybe if Mick loses and our other opponents win, we might squeak in, but we will see. Likely we're going to be 9th. I guess there's only one match left. There should be soon enough. Damn. We have gotten 9th. Our opponent, or rather, the one person who was above us was Mick Thahara, and they had wait, what? Oh yeah, they were 4-1 and lost, but their opponents were able to win, including the person we were just facing. That was one of their opponents. We needed a few more wins from. Let's see, who can we blame? We can blame Imlovebo. We can blame Top Grinder. I guess everybody else did pretty good. Good work, everybody else. But Imlovebo, we needed you to 4-2 or 5-1. Come on. Anyway, we have gotten 9th on tiebreakers. That is unfortunate. But, well, still good enough for a top 16. Which is okay. Considering our opponent had to get extremely lucky to win that last match, and our Tron mirror, well, we lost 1 and won 1 for our Tron mirrors. It's not the worst scenario. Anyway, we will have to settle for a 9th this week. Hopefully next week we can get a little bit better breakers or win another Tron mirror. Thanks for watching.